I come to you now, Jesus, with a heart open and tender. I want to invite you, dear friend, to join me in this sacred space where we can come before Him gently, laying down all our worries and hopes together. May this moment be a soft place for your spirit to rest and find encouragement. I bless you right now with peace that surpasses understanding, with clarity to see your hand guiding each step, and with courage to trust in your perfect timing. As we share this prayer, I hope you feel wrapped in a quiet embrace of grace, as if the very Spirit is whispering comfort and strength into your soul. If this prayer resonates with you, perhaps you might find it gentle to like this video as a way of saying yes to more moments of spiritual nourishment. And if you feel called to walk this journey deeper, subscribing could be a simple, quiet way to stay connected to these steady streams of hope and faith. I also encourage you, if you feel moved, to share a prayer request or a reflection in the comments below. This is a sacred circle, a place where your voice can be heard and held with kindness. Now, let us pray. Jesus, I come before you with a humble heart, seeking your guidance and grace in my career journey. I surrender my ambitions, my fears, and my doubts into your loving hands. Help me to release control, trusting that you know the path better than I ever could. I am grateful for every opportunity you have already placed in my life, for the lessons learned, the doors opened, and even those closed for my good. Thank you for being my constant companion, steady and faithful. Even when the way seems unclear, I ask for your wisdom to fill my mind, that I may discern the right steps to take, the right people to connect with, and the right moments to act. I pray for patience as I wait, for strength when I feel weary, and for hope to rise anew each morning. Help me to see myself through your eyes, capable, beloved, and equipped with unique gifts meant to flourish for your glory. May my work not only provide for my needs, but also be a reflection of your goodness and grace in this world. In the quiet of this moment, I invite your peace to calm any anxious thoughts about the future. Let your presence be the anchor that holds me steady amidst uncertainty. I trust that you are weaving together every detail of my career path, even those I cannot see or understand yet. Thank you for the doors you are opening and the ones you are closing, knowing that each step is part of a divine plan crafted with love. As we continue to rest in His presence, I gently encourage you to like this video if your heart is touched, to subscribe for ongoing prayers that nourish your spirit, and to leave a comment with what you are holding in prayer today. Together, we lean into the hope and assurance that Jesus walks with us every step. I feel your love surrounding me, Jesus, as I lay my desires for career growth at your feet. I ask you to clear away any obstacles that stand in the way, whether fear, doubt, or discouragement, and replace them with your strength and clarity. Teach me how to be wise with opportunities, humble in success, and gracious in challenges. Help me to remain rooted in faith, knowing that every good thing comes from you, and that my worth is not defined by achievements but by your unfailing love. I pray for doors of advancement to open that align with your will, where I can grow not only in skill but in character and purpose. May I find favor with those I work alongside and inspire others through integrity and kindness. Let my work be a testimony of your faithfulness, a light that points others toward hope and encouragement. I surrender my career ambitions to you, trusting that you will bring forth fruit in your perfect time. In moments of uncertainty, remind me to lean into you rather than my own understanding. Help me to be still, to listen, and to receive your guidance with an open heart. I am grateful for your presence that never leaves me, for the quiet assurance that you are working all things together for my good. Let this truth settle deeply within me and bring peace to my soul. As we continue to walk this prayer together, may you feel invited to like this video gently, subscribe to join this community of faith, and share your own journey or prayer requests below. We are not alone. We are held in a circle of love and trust that grows stronger with each whispered prayer. And so, I continue to rest in the warmth of His promise that every step taken in faith is never wasted. Jesus. I thank you for your patience with me as I navigate this path. I confess when I have felt impatience or frustration, and I ask for your grace to help me surrender those feelings. Teach me to wait on you with hope, knowing that your timing is perfect. Fill my heart with gratitude for the present moment, for the skills I am developing, and for the people you have placed around me to support and encourage me. I pray that you would open my eyes to new possibilities I have yet to imagine, and that you would give me the courage to step out in faith when you call me forward. Help me to remain humble, remembering that all success is your gift, and all growth comes from your nurturing hand. May my career be a means to serve others and glorify you in all that I do. In this sacred space, I invite your presence to fill me anew. Let me feel your peace, your hope, and your love flowing through me, refreshing my spirit and strengthening my resolve. I trust in your goodness and your plan, even when the road ahead is unknown. If you feel moved, you might gently like this video to affirm this shared moment. Subscribe to continue receiving prayers like this, and leave a comment with any reflections or requests you carry. Together, we walk in faith, held securely in His grace. As we continue to rest in His presence and ... I come to you with my dreams and aspirations, Jesus, but also with my fears and uncertainties. I surrender all that holds me back, the self-doubt, the comparisons, the worries about the future. Help me to see myself as you see me, fearfully and wonderfully made, equipped with gifts and purpose. Give me the courage to pursue the path you have laid before me, even when it feels daunting or unclear. I pray for your favor in every interview, every project, and every opportunity. May doors open that lead to growth, fulfillment, and service. Help me to walk in integrity and humility, to be a light in the workplace and a source of encouragement to others. Let my work be a reflection of your love and goodness. Thank you for the times you have already guided me and for the lessons learned along the way. I trust that you continue to lead me forward, step by step, with wisdom and grace. When doubts arise, remind me of your faithfulness. When challenges come, fill me with your strength. When opportunities appear, give me clarity to discern your will. If this prayer touches your heart, I encourage you softly to like this video, subscribe to join this community of quiet faith, and share your prayer requests or reflections in the comments below. Together, we embrace the hope and trust that comes from walking with Jesus. As we continue to rest in His presence and ... Jesus, I give you thanks for the gifts you have placed within me and for the potential you have sown deep in my heart. Help me to cultivate these gifts with diligence and joy, seeking your guidance in every step. May I grow not just in position or title, but in character, wisdom, and grace. Let my career be a sacred calling, a way to serve others and glorify you. I surrender my plans and timelines to you, trusting that your vision for my life is far greater than my own. Teach me to embrace patience and perseverance, to celebrate small victories and learn from setbacks. Help me to keep my eyes fixed on you, the author and perfecter of my faith, in your presence. I find peace that quiets the noise of worry and fear. I thank you for your constant presence that never leaves me alone in this journey. I pray that my heart remains open to your leading, sensitive to your voice, and responsive to your love. If you feel encouraged by this prayer, perhaps you will gently like this video, subscribe to continue walking in faith here, and share your thoughts or requests below. Together, we are held by a love that never fails. As we continue to rest in His presence and ... I lay before you, Jesus, all my hopes for advancement and growth. I ask for your wisdom to navigate the challenges and your courage to embrace new opportunities. Help me to keep my heart soft and my spirit humble, trusting in your perfect plan. Let me be a light in every place you lead me, showing kindness, integrity, and faithfulness. Thank you for being my refuge and strength, for carrying me when I am weary, and for celebrating with me when I succeed. I pray that every step I take leads me closer to the purpose you have designed for me. As we share this sacred moment, I invite you gently once more to like this video if it has brought you peace. Subscribe to stay connected in prayer and hope, and comment with your own prayers or reflections. We are walking this path together, embraced by grace, as we continue to rest in His presence and ... Jesus. I trust you with my future, knowing that you are good and faithful. I surrender all my plans, my desires, and my fears to you. Fill me with hope that does not fade, with faith that does not waver, and with love that endures. Let my career be a journey that draws me closer to you and to the people you place in my life. I ask that you guide each decision with your gentle hand, opening doors that align with your will and closing those that would lead me astray. Help me to remain patient and steadfast, trusting that every step you ordain is part of a greater purpose unfolding. May my work be a reflection of your grace and a beacon of hope to those around me as I continue to walk forward in faith, knowing that your presence, sir, as we come before you with quiet hearts, we seek the gentle comfort of your presence. Let your peace wash over us like a calming breeze, soothing every worry and fear that lingers within. In this sacred moment, we open ourselves to your loving guidance, trusting that you will lead us through the challenges ahead, and in your tender care, we find strength to carry on. I ask now for your healing touch on any wounds that make me doubt my worth or cloud my vision for the future. You see every fear, every frustration, and every silent struggle. Wrap me in your compassion and remind me that I am never alone. Help me to embrace each moment with a renewed spirit, knowing that you are crafting a beautiful story through all the twists and turns of my journey. When the days feel long and the waiting stretches on, steady my heart with your gentle whispers of hope. Teach me to find joy in the present, even as I look forward with eager anticipation. Let gratitude fill the spaces where impatience might arise, and may your peace settle like a soft blanket over my soul. I pray for those who are listening now, each with their own unique dreams and challenges. May they feel the warmth of your embrace just as I do, and may your light shine brightly through the shadows of doubt and fear. Bind us together in this shared faith, a quiet community held by the promise that you are making all things new. Help me, Jesus, to walk humbly and faithfully, to act justly and love mercy, and to remain steadfast in hope. When decisions loom large or opportunities seem scarce, Remind me to seek your wisdom above all else, trusting that your plans are always for my good. To give me a future filled with hope, let me be a vessel of your love in the workplace, a source of encouragement to colleagues, and a reflection of your grace in every interaction. May my words be kind, my actions be honest, and my heart be aligned with your will. In this way, may my career not only provide, but also uplift, inspire, and glorify you. As I continue on this path, I pray for perseverance to press on when obstacles arise, and for humility to accept guidance and correction with grace. Teach me to celebrate progress, however small, and to learn from every experience with an open and teachable heart. Thank you, Jesus, for your unwavering faithfulness, for the countless blessings you have already bestowed, and for the promises that sustain me through uncertainty. I rest now in the quiet confidence that you are working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail with love and wisdom beyond my understanding. May this moment of prayer be a wellspring of strength and renewal, not just for me, but for all who seek your presence today. As we continue to share this sacred space together, I invite you again to gently like this video if your spirit has been touched, to subscribe for more moments like these, and to leave your prayers and reflections below, knowing that each one forms a thread in this beautiful tapestry of faith. Let us now pause for a moment of silence, breathing deeply and resting fully in the knowledge that Jesus is near, listening and caring, ready to lead us forward with gentle hands and a loving heart as we remain here together, embraced by His presence and held securely within His everlasting arms. In this stillness, may your heart be quieted and your soul refreshed, feeling the tender rhythm of His love beating alongside yours. Let each breath you take be a soft reminder that you are deeply known, profoundly valued, and infinitely cherished by the one who calls you His own. As we linger in this sacred pause, I invite you to envision Jesus walking beside you through every valley and over every mountain of your career journey. Picture His gentle footsteps marking the path ahead, steady, sure, and full of grace. When uncertainty tries to cloud your vision, may His light shine clearly, illuminating each choice and opportunity with divine clarity. Remember that He delights in your dreams and holds your aspirations close to His heart. Even when the road twists unexpectedly or the pace feels slow, trust that His timing is perfect always, weaving together the unseen threads of your story into a tapestry far more beautiful than you could imagine. Lean into that truth when doubts arise, and let it cradle your spirit in moments of fatigue or frustration. I pray now for a fresh anointing of hope to rest upon you, a gentle strengthening of your faith that every seed sown in patience and trust will blossom in due season. May you find joy not only in the destination, but in the journey itself, savoring the lessons, relationships, and growth that come along the way. Let your work be a living prayer, a daily offering that honors the gifts He has entrusted to you. If your heart feels uplifted by this prayer, know that you are part of a community that holds you close, a circle of believers who walk alongside you, celebrating victories and sharing burdens. I encourage you to continue reaching out, sharing your requests and reflections, so that together we may lift one another up in this sacred fellowship of grace. Now, as we continue to rest in His presence, I invite you to breathe deeply once more, releasing any lingering fears and embracing the peaceful assurance that Jesus is with you always. Feel His gentle hand upon your shoulder, His voice whispering words of encouragement and love, guiding you forward with patient strength. And so, With hearts united in trust and hope, let us move gently onward, carrying this quiet confidence into each new day, each new opportunity, knowing that your footsteps are ordered by the Lord, and every plan that aligns with His will is blessed beyond measure. May this assurance settle deep within your soul, becoming a wellspring of courage and joy no matter what challenges arise. When you face moments of doubt, may you remember that His strength is made perfect in your weakness, and His grace is sufficient for every need. Jesus, as we continue to walk this path, help us to cultivate hearts of gratitude for the present moment, the small victories, the lessons learned, the relationships nurtured along the way. Teach us to celebrate progress even when it feels slow, knowing that growth often happens quietly beneath the surface. May we be patient with ourselves and with the unfolding of your timing, trusting that you are working all things together for good. I ask now for your Spirit to fill us with renewed passion and purpose, that the work we do each day might reflect your love and truth in tangible ways. Let our hands serve with diligence and our minds be filled with creativity inspired by you. May we be sources of encouragement and light to those around us, bearing witness to the hope and peace found only in you. In moments when the future seems uncertain or the path unclear, remind us to pause and listen, to quiet our hearts and seek your voice above all else. Help us to discern your leading with clarity and confidence, stepping forward in faith even when the way is not fully visible. May we hold fast to the promise that you go before us, preparing the way and guiding every step for those who are walking alongside us in this shared journey. I pray for a deep sense of connection and mutual support. May we be a community rooted in love, kindness, and understanding, refuge where burdens can be shared and prayers lifted up without hesitation. Let this circle of faith be a source of strength and comfort, a reminder that none of us walks alone as we continue to rest in your presence. Jesus, may your peace guard our hearts and minds. May hope rise anew each morning, and may the assurance of your love be a constant companion through every season. Help us to keep our eyes fixed on you, the author and perfecter of our faith, trusting that the story you are writing is far greater than we could ever imagine. If this prayer has touched your heart, I invite you once more to gently like this video, subscribe to join this ongoing journey of faith and encouragement, and share your own prayers or reflections in the comments below. Together, we build a tapestry of grace and hope, woven with each whispered plea and quiet moment of trust. Now, as we sit in this sacred stillness, breathing deeply and resting fully in His embrace, let us carry this gentle assurance into the days ahead, knowing that every step we take is cradled by His unwavering love, and every decision made in faith is a thread in the beautiful design He is weaving. May you feel the quiet courage to move forward with a heart softened by grace and a spirit strengthened by hope. Jesus, I invite you to continue shaping my character through every challenge and triumph, teaching me to respond with kindness, patience, and humility. Let my work be a reflection of your light, a beacon that draws others toward your peace and truth. When obstacles arise, remind me that they are not barriers but invitations to deepen my reliance on you, to trust even more fully in your provision and timing. Fill me now with a calm assurance that surpasses understanding, a deep knowing that you are near, attentive to the desires of my heart and the needs of my soul. When the noise of the world threatens to overwhelm, may your voice be the still, small whisper that guides me back to rest and renewal. Help me to embrace each moment as an opportunity to lean into your presence, to find strength in surrender, and to walk boldly in the path you have prepared. For those who feel uncertain or weary today, may this shared prayer be a balm to their spirits, gentle reminder that they are not alone, that their hopes and fears are held tenderly by the one who never fails. Let us encourage one another with words of faith and acts of love, building a community where each person is seen, heard, and valued. As we continue to journey together, I pray that your Spirit will illuminate the way ahead, opening doors that no one can shut and closing those that are not meant for us. Grant us clarity to discern your will and courage to follow where you lead, even when the road is unfamiliar or the destination unknown. May gratitude fill our hearts for the present and anticipation for the future, trusting that you are working all things for good. Help us to celebrate every small step of progress, recognizing that growth often happens quietly and steadily, like roots deepening beneath the soil. In this sacred moment, I pause again to offer you my deepest thanks, Jesus, for your patience, your guidance, and your unending love. I rest in the comfort that you are the author of my story, the faithful companion who walks beside me through every season. If this prayer has brought you peace, please consider gently liking this video, subscribing to receive more moments of spiritual encouragement, and sharing your own prayers or reflections below. Together, we form a circle of grace, united in trust and hope. Now, as we remain here in the warmth of His presence, breathing in the quiet strength He provides, let us carry this gentle confidence with us, knowing that each new day holds fresh mercies and every challenge is met with His sustaining grace. May the whisper of His promises echo softly in your heart, reminding you that you are never alone on this journey. As you continue forward, may you walk with a spirit enlivened by hope, a mind anchored in wisdom, and a soul refreshed by His unfailing love, Jesus. I ask that you continue to shape my desires so they align more closely with your will. When I am tempted to rush or to rely on my own strength, gently draw me back into your embrace, where patience and trust dwell. Help me to see beyond immediate circumstances to the greater picture you are painting, a masterpiece woven with purpose and divine intention. May I find joy not only in outcomes, but in the sacred process of becoming. Teach me to be mindful of the people you place around me, colleagues who can be encouragers, mentors who can guide, and even those who challenge me in ways that refine my character. Let me respond to each interaction with grace, kindness, and a heart eager to serve. May my work be a quiet testimony to your goodness, a light that shines steadily in the midst of busyness and stress. In moments when the path feels unclear or the weight of uncertainty presses in, remind me that your presence is my true compass. Help me to lean into your peace, to listen intently for your voice, and to trust that you are orchestrating every detail with love beyond measure. When fear or doubt arise, may your perfect love cast out all anxiety, filling me instead with courage and calm. I pray now for a deepening of faith, a trust that does not waver even when the road twists unexpectedly or the future feels uncertain. Strengthen my heart to persevere through setbacks and to celebrate every step forward, no matter how small. Let me find contentment in your timing, knowing that you are never late and always good. For all who are gathered here in spirit, each with their own dreams and struggles, I ask that you pour out your comfort and encouragement. Let this shared moment of prayer be a sacred wellspring from which we draw strength, hope, and renewed purpose. Bind us together in a community of faith that uplifts and sustains, reminding us that we are stronger when we walk hand in hand. As we continue to rest in your presence, Jesus. May your peace guard our hearts and minds. May hope blossom in our souls like a gentle dawn, bringing light to every shadow of worry or fear. Teach us to keep our eyes fixed on you, the author and perfecter of our faith, confident that the story you are writing with our lives is filled with grace, redemption, and joy. If this prayer has touched your heart, I invite you once more to softly like this video, to subscribe as a quiet affirmation of your journey with Jesus, and to share your thoughts, prayers, or reflections below. Each word shared weaves us more tightly into this tapestry of love and trust. Now, as we breathe deeply together in this sacred stillness, resting fully in the assurance of His faithful presence, let us carry forward this gentle confidence, knowing that the path before us is illuminated by His unwavering light, and every step taken in faith draws us nearer to the fullness of the purpose He has designed uniquely for each of us. As the quiet settles around us, may your heart be filled with the assurance that no detail is overlooked, no dream too small, and no challenge too great for His sustaining grace. Jesus, I thank you for your gentle patience with me when I stumble, and for your steadfast love that never lets me go. In moments when my spirit feels heavy or my vision clouded, breathe into me a fresh sense of hope. Remind me that you are the same yesterday, today, and forever unchanging and true. Help me to rest in that constancy, trusting that your plans to prosper me and not to harm me are unfolding even now. I ask you to nurture within me a spirit of resilience, that I may rise after every fall with renewed strength and courage. Let each experience, whether marked by success or setback, be a seed planted deeply in fertile soil, growing into wisdom, compassion, and perseverance. Teach me to hold fast to your promises, allowing them to anchor my soul amid life's shifting tides. May I be attentive to the small, sacred moments you place along my journey, those quiet opportunities to extend kindness, to offer encouragement, and to reflect your love to others. Help me to see beyond tasks and titles, recognizing that my true calling is to be an instrument of your peace and grace in every place you send me. For those who carry burdens too heavy to speak aloud, may your comforting presence surround them. Now, whisper words of peace into their hearts and grant them rest from worry and fear. Let them sense the gentle touch of your hand, steadying and strengthening, as they take one step at a time toward the future you hold. As a community united in prayer and faith, may we continue to support one another with compassion and understanding. Encourage our hearts to share openly, to listen deeply, and to lift each other up in truth and love. Together, may we be a living testimony of your kindness and a beacon of hope to a world in need. Jesus, I open my hands and heart to you once more, surrendering all that I carry, my dreams, my doubts, my plans, and placing them fully into your care. Guide me gently through each decision and every new beginning. Fill me with the courage to follow where you lead and the wisdom to rest when you call me to wait. May my life be a continuous prayer of trust and praise, reflecting your glory in all that I do. If this prayer has touched your soul, I invite you to softly like this video as a quiet affirmation of your presence here, to subscribe to remain connected in love and faith, and to share your own prayers or reflections below. Each voice adds to the chorus of hope and grace that surrounds us, weaving a tapestry of promise that sustains and inspires. Now, as we breathe deeply once again and settle into the sacred stillness of this moment, may the peace of Christ fill your heart completely. May His love enfold you like a gentle embrace. and may His Spirit continue to guide you with tender hands and a compassionate heart, leading you ever onward, knowing that the journey is held firmly in His care, and every step, no matter how small, is part of a divine unfolding greater than we can see. As you move forward, may your spirit be buoyed by the certainty that His presence goes before you, surrounding you with grace, wisdom, and an unshakable peace. Jesus, I thank you for the gift of this quiet space where I can come to you honestly and vulnerably. Thank you for listening to the longings of my heart and for meeting me exactly where I am. I pray that you would continue to cultivate in me a spirit that delights in your will, that seeks your face daily, and that trusts your timing completely. When I feel overwhelmed or uncertain, remind me to place my burdens gently at your feet, knowing you carry them with loving hands. Help me to be patient with myself and with the process, understanding that growth often comes in unseen ways and at unexpected times. Let me embrace the journey with hope, courage, and a heart open to your surprises. I ask for your continued guidance in my career path, not just for success measured by the world's standards, but for fulfillment that comes from serving you and others with integrity and joy. May every task, every interaction, and every challenge be an opportunity to reflect your character and to grow in grace. For those who feel weary or discouraged, may you refresh their souls and renew their strength. Pour out your comfort and encouragement in abundance, and remind them that they are deeply loved and infinitely valued by you. Let your peace, which surpasses all understanding, guard their hearts and minds as they rest in your presence. As we walk this path together, united by faith and hope, may we continue to lift one another up in prayer and love. Let us be patient with the unfolding, grateful for the lessons, and joyful in the promise that you are making all things new. If this prayer has brought a measure of peace or encouragement to your heart, please consider gently liking this video as a quiet affirmation of your presence here, subscribing to stay connected in this journey of faith, and sharing your own thoughts or prayer requests below. We are a community woven together by grace, hope, and the shared trust that Jesus walks with us always. Now, as we close this sacred time, let us take one final deep breath together, breathing in the fullness of His peace and breathing out any lingering fears or doubts. May the love of Christ fill you completely, the wisdom of the Spirit guide your every step, and the grace of the Father sustain you now and always. In the gentle embrace of these truths, with hearts full of trust and eyes lifted toward the horizon of hope, we place our lives once more into your hands, Jesus, confident in your unwavering love and perfect plan. Amen.